He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Longhorns will get the first crack on offense today. This quarterback has earned a reputation as being one of the elite guys in the sport for just an electric skill set.
Yeah, this is a guy that can really do everything for you. They do a nice job of building their offensive game plan around his skill set, and I think this offense trusts every decision he makes.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense.
He's looking deep down the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. In on the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Texas. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harper. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Handoff from the shot. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there. And they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Now they call a run. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense operating the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24. First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that around.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Running through the tackle. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
A completion makes it second down. And now it's fumbled. What it is? Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to pass. It's Manning. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. More problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense comes up on first down now. They get new life thanks to the defensive holding penalty on third down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. And on the carry, he's heading left. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught in the backfield. It's Baxter. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. To throw, it's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.